up? I'm back and I'm playing Minecraft. I got a job, so now I don't play as much. But now I have a scheduled time, so now I'm gonna just play a couple hours here and there. But my base is still here, you know? It's cool that you can just come and work on it. I've done a lot of things since I've been on, but right now our video is gonna be the elevator. Made a video about this before, but now I finally finished it. Like, it now works perfectly. Before there was a little problem with the bells, but now I finished it. It works, and I'm gonna show you how to build it. Well, it's not finished because I've only got 3 floors. I can make it go. I've only got 3 floors, so none of these buttons do anything. So, say you only have 3 floors, your elevator would only be this small right here, this smallness. But I'm going to the max with just a bunch of add-ons, you know, basements, so stuff like that. Maybe a middle floor I'll just add on. So I have all these extra floors. So I can have up to 12 floors, I guess. But I've only had 3. So right now, I'll show you how it works. So I need to work on the delays a little bit. So something to keep in mind, all these delays, those are up to you. You fix those yourself because you might want it a little bit different. This is level 3. Where did I push 3? It took me to 3. There's a 4, which would have taken me to 4, which would have moved that one. But I'm just showing you that it works. You know, I got some science. Takes you to the storage room. If you want to go level 2. For it to open, that one needs to get slowed down. And this is level 2. I have a mark with 2 markers. Alright, so I'll show you how to build this thing. Not really show you. I'm going to show you how I built it because I got everything tweaked out. So when you start off with your 2 blocks, of course, so that's going to be your center point. So build this little, however entrance way you want to build it, whatever you want to use, and that'll be your start. Then you go over 1, and since it's your first floor, or your second floor, so this is your first floor, this is floor 1. Since you're going to the second floor, you don't need anything. You'll just get caught up there. So you just go in, you don't need a button, like a regular bubble column. It's only when you go higher that you'll need actual buttons. That one's slow. So, let me show you how to build these. Look at the modifications that I made. Now that I look at this, I need some torches right here. I think some shit can spawn on these thingies. But, so, your level 0 button, I still have something hooked up, even though you don't need anything. But you can offset it either way, whichever way you want. But I started with the top one. So directly where the button is, it leads into a sticky piston facing up. And that observer, you can see, is pointing this way. So the power is going that way. So that's where the red dot is against this wall. And the face is on this side. So when you push that button, the sticky piston goes up. Doesn't do anything, but when it comes down, it activates and sends a signal behind, which would be this one right here. It sends a signal down when it comes back down, and it hits this bell. The bell only activates once. That's what you want. That's why you're using the bells, because you don't want 2 signals like ding, ding. You don't want the observers to activate twice. And then it'll send 1 signal up, which will open the door for you. And then all you do, literally, fuck. I hate destroying these. Oh, that was facing the wrong way anyway. But, fix this real quick. I have an extra block. I don't think that's good. But yeah, all you do is offset them. And the ones, so you go sticky piston observer, and then these ones can be directly into the bell. So you do a repeater, delays are up to you, figure that out. But I would delay it a little bit so that way you have enough time for you to get to the top for your doors to open. And then it'll just activate the bell directly. You offset these so the bells don't interact. This is how you fix that interaction problem that was happening. And then you just repeat this. So the observer line goes straight up and you keep the floors lined up. So level 3 will always be level 3. My repeaters are really slow. So if I were to come up here, same exact setup. And then if you want to see like how it goes, the observer, just keep the observers. All you're gonna use is observers. So just observer it up. You don't need any blocks if you want to see how it looks. See, it lines up from here. And then the offset ones, this is where the buttons are, and then it goes directly into this one. And then that's your button. This is how you get your buttons to activate every floor. Basically, every floor and which floor you want them. And then, so from the button floor, you'll build a block. This will be your line of redstone. So you need repeaters always facing this way, so the signals only go one way. So that way, if you were to hit this button, it only goes this way. It can't interact with any of the other buttons. You're only going to that floor. Same with this way. It can go back right here, but it can't go that way. So then you make sure the signal can only go this way. Have some repeaters. Make sure it can go only one way because this is a pulse extender. So this is where you do just double comparator, or you can do 1 in 1. But as the higher you go up, you're going to need longer delays. So this is why at third floor, you're going to already need 4. Comes in here. This is just simple one-way redstone. It's really easy. Into a redstone torch that's holding this open, so once it hits the signal, it closes, which allows you to go up. And then you just copy and paste it. Just copy and paste it. It's so easy. I'm not even using any of these floors. I just have them right now because my maxed at level 3 because I'm working on that. And then for the down, you need placement. Place this above you because that'll stop you on this floor. And same when you're going down, it'll stop you on this floor. Then for down, same thing. But your observers are facing your signal. Your red little dot is going downwards instead of up. Because you're basically switching the observers. So this one's going up and this one's going down. And it's the same thing with the whole setup, offset them. And then to build it, you're just gonna need scaffolding, and then you'll build downwards with the scaffolding. Bloop, bloop, bloop. That's how I did it. It works really easy like that. If you have problems doing that, same exact setup into the repeat. I might probably need a repeater at one point, depending on how long this line gets. But same thing. I'm gonna need to double it up. Actually, the downs you go a lot faster, I think. So you might not keep it. I'm gonna have to tweak those. This does not look like it's even working properly. Snow. You know what? So I'm here. We'll use the snow like that. And then this is where the magma block is. It's the same thing, just the opposite. And this will take you down. And then you just figure out which buttons you want where. It's all up to you. It's kind of customizable, but the layout itself is pretty simple. Any questions, ask me in the comments. I'm just going to keep building this up. It works perfectly with this new little setup that I did. Before, it was just repeaters and blocks, so you don't need any blocks at all. Just use all observers. If you want to look at it, I'm just trying to show you every angle so you know how to build it. works perfectly. Let me know what you think of the upgraded version. Just a little tweak that fixes the whole machine.